Hi, good morning. Just waiting to make sure that I am on live. There we go. So happy Friday. This morning I'm going to do some chanting with you, and today, amazingly, this is the 45th of these guided meditations that I've done live, which I can't quite get my head around. As I mentioned yesterday, and as some of you may know from other ways, next week I'm taking a break. I realised how tired I am, so I'm taking a complete break from all my work, my classes, my one-to-one clients, and this guided meditation process. So you will have, if you wish to continue this practice, there'll be 45 videos for you to revisit, if you would like to do so. And if you have any thoughts, one of the things I want to do over the week, hi Kathy, is to, morning Bradley, is to get my head around, to get my heart around where my business is moving at the moment. So any thoughts, any feedbacks you have about whether you would like this practice to continue in the way that it is, whether you have any thoughts about any differences. I'm thinking possibly about opening, and I know there's an awful lot of these out there at the moment, but opening a Facebook group where we could maybe connect a little bit more, occasionally do something a little bit more in depth. These are all ideas and thoughts I've got going on, so I don't want to take your time up with that this morning. That's not what you're here for now, but if there's anything you'd like to bring to that discussion, either in a comment or in a private message to me, then please do so, and we'll see where it takes us. So this morning, as promised, I'm going to be chanting, and I'm going to be chanting the Gayatri mantra again, as I did last Friday. I'm going to do the slightly longer version this time, the full version, and all that means is that last week we chanted it with the first line being Om bhūrbhuvassavarom, and this time I'm going to expand that line into 7 different individual invocations, I guess. Those lines between them still form the purification part of the mantra, and then there are 3 lines that I will repeat 3 times, then we'll sit silently together, and then I'll return to those 3 lines 3 times again, and then I will bring in the final part, which is the protection part. So the mantra is basically an acknowledgement of the sun and a request that the light of the sun guides us, and it's a beautiful way to start the day, calling for protection. If you know the words, obviously, please feel free to join me. If not, then just let the sounds wash over you. So the purification part involves, when you do the whole thing, we touch various parts of the body. So I'll talk you through that. We start at the feet, just touch the feet as I chant the first part, then the knees, thighs, belly, heart, throat, lips. But I'll mention that as we go through it, if you wish to join me in that. So, and obviously if you're sitting in a position that touching your feet isn't practical, then just imagine doing that, or do all of it in your head. It doesn't matter at all. So however you're sitting, take a moment to get comfortable, to find your feet, establish that connection down through the ground, through your feet, through your sitting bones, maybe finding that link into the spine so that the spine can free itself, lift a little, the shoulders can maybe rest. The breath simply finds its own way in and out. And take a few moments to tune into your breath, giving it the time and the space it needs right now to find its own balance, its own rhythm. Not trying to breathe in any particular way, just letting it be as it is. And if you haven't already done so, letting your eyes close gently or simply soften your gaze to rest downwards with a gentle, soft focus. Starting, if you wish to, bring your hands to touch your feet. Om, bhūh, knees. Om, bhuvah, thighs. Om, suvah, belly. Om, mahah, heart. Om, janah, throat. Om, tapah, lips. Om, satyam, and just rest your hands wherever is comfortable for you. Om, savitúr, váreṇyaṃ, bhárgo, devásya, dhīmahi, dhíyo, pracodáyāt. Om savitúr, váreṇyaṃ, bhárgo, devásya, dhīmahi, dhíyo, pracodáyāt. Om savitúr, váreṇyaṃ, bhárgo, devásya, dhīmahi, dhíyo, pracodáyāt. Whenever your mind wanders, distracted, bring your awareness back to your feet, to your sitting bones, to the lift of the spine, to the breath. Each time you notice that your mind has drifted off, notice where it's gone. Gently, kindly release that thought. And come back to the awareness of your body, the connection of your feet to the ground, the sitting bones resting, supporting the spine, and to the awareness of the breath moving through the body. Om Tat savitúr váreṇyaṃ bhárgo devásya dhīmahi dhīyo pracodáyāt. Om Tat savitúr váreṇyaṃ bhárgo devásya dhīmahi dhīyo pracodáyāt. Om Tat savitúr váreṇyaṃ bhárgo devásya dhīmahi dhīyo pracodáyāt. Omápo jyotī raso'mrtam brahma bhūrbhuvassavarom. Thank you for joining me today, and as many other days as you have. As I said at the beginning, I'm going to be taking a week's break next week from all my working commitments, and if you have any thoughts, comments, requests, feedback of how you would like this practice to evolve, whether I continue doing what I've been doing, I'm considering opening a Facebook group to maybe explore some of the things I've talked about a little bit more occasionally. Let me know, either in a comment or in a private message. Have a beautiful day, have a beautiful week, and I'll see you a week on Monday.